Musical Geisha. Geisha. Musical Geisha. Hi, I'm Rowena Morgan and I am known as the Musical Geisha. A geisha is someone who is a practitioner of the arts. They're also somebody who welcomes you and helps facilitate business introductions. And I've been doing this across the music industry now for networking nights for nearly 4 years now in London. And we're very excited because we're about to start rolling them out across the country. So if you're a creative within the music industry, such as a songwriter, composer or artist or producer, it's something that is beneficial for you. If you are a record label, a publisher, a TV company that needs music production, what have you, computer games developers, anyone who needs music, this is the place to come to. Geisha, geisha. They can expect to meet about 150 people from completely across all disciplines of the music industry, which includes media as well. That myself and a couple of others are on hand now to help facilitate business introductions on the night. And we also have colour coding going on, so you can spot straight away if someone's a creative or if they're from the music industry or they straddle both sides. And that way you can target who it is that you want to go up to and network a little bit more efficiently. One of the good things as well about the Geisha Nights, they've been going on for nearly 4 years now, so as a result about a third of that room will have been before and have realised it is the friendliest atmosphere you're ever going to network in. So bit by bit everyone starts to develop their confidence and realises it is okay to go up to people, but you can come up to me specifically and say, Rowena, I'm looking for a publisher, I'm looking for a producer, I'm looking for somebody who can write a rock song, and you can come up to me, I'll scan the room like Terminator and drag you over to the appropriate person for your needs. Everyone that gets invited to the event is someone that I know or I have had some contact with. So the only newbies that come along are people who are a friend of somebody who's in my sphere. So as a result, they kind of come pre-approved. Also, because of the nature of the networking night, there's 150 people there. People are targeting the different colours and so forth. So if you just want someone to bring people to you, I can do that. However, if you want to go and circulate yourself, you can do that also. Geisha, geisha. Geisha, geisha. Shortly after I moved to Chiswick, whilst I was working for BASCA, the people behind the Ivor Novello Awards, two songwriters in Chiswick asked to meet me for a coffee. I listened to a song by one of them, and as soon as I heard it, I said, wow, that's a Def Leppard song, that's totally the wrong person singing it. And they said, yeah, funny you say that, because we sent this to Status Quo's management, and they said it's a Def Leppard song too, but where are we going to find Def Leppard? And I said, well, actually, there's a guy down the road, and his son is the godson to Joe Elliott from Def Leppard, so I can text him and find out if I can do something for you. He responded and said, yes, I can get it in front of Joe Elliott, but I can't promise anything because they generally do their own stuff. We said, we totally understand that, but we just want to get it in front of them. And he said, fine, I'll do you that favour, but in return, I need you to find me a new songwriting partner who's between 25 and 32, writes straight down dirty pop, is a singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, and roughly this postcode. So I came up with a few people off the top of my head, and one of the people I came up with was Chesney Hawkes. And he said, brilliant, he lives on my street. And I said, well, go and see him. And he goes, no, I can't do that. You've got to help facilitate the introduction. And thankfully, the guy I was sat with had already previously written with Chesney Hawkes. So I found myself on a bank holiday Monday, having only worked in the industry for a little over a year, saying to two guys who'd worked in the industry for 30 years and are very successful, saying, all right, I can get you Def Leppard, but you've got to get me Chesney Hawkes. They subsequently all met with each other and everything was good. And then they asked me if I would organise drinks for them. And I said, can't you even do that yourselves? They said, no, we need you to look after us. So I organised drinks for them and a few other songwriters in the area, and 45 people ended up coming to the very first evening that I organised. And it was not meant to be anything more than just drinks for a few songwriters. Instead, we had publishers come, some people came from Cardiff, a very well-known songwriter and producer, and a singer. They came from Cardiff, and it was brilliant. So the second one that I was asked to organise, I even had people like Dominic Walker, the head of BBC Worldwide Publishing, came to that one. The third one, the Music Producers Guild became involved, and then after that it grew. And so we regularly have 150 people come to the events that I run at Metropolis Studios now. Geisha, 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 geisha. No, in fact, for 3.5 years I've run it for free, and I'm only just starting to charge £10 per ticket for the London event. I'm about to start rolling this out in Manchester shortly, and the first 3 events I run in Manchester will be for free, and then £10 per ticket, and that includes booking fees. So, you know, it's as cheap as I can make it for everybody to come, but get the best out of it. Geisha, 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 geisha. Well, this here hat has come in very useful because I was doing a day job and then running the events. I would only have 2 minutes to get home, decorporate, and geisha up for the evening. And originally I did used to try and wear some oriental clothes, do my hair up and put flowers in, but as the time span I had dwindled down to just a couple of minutes, you know, a whole day in the office gives a girl bad hair, so the cowboy hat came out. And the added benefit of the cowboy hat coming out was it meant that everyone could spot me from a 360-degree angle, and that if it's your first time actually meeting me, if you've come with somebody or whatever, you might go, oh, well, who's Rowena? I need the geisha to help me out. As it is, you can actually say, it's the girl in the unmistakable cowboy hat. Every other girl might be in a black dress, but no other girl is going to be wearing this hat, so everyone can find me very easily. I am the Musical Geisha. My name's Rowena Morgan, and I look forward to seeing you very soon at a Musical Geisha event coming to your town soon. Geisha. Musical Geisha, 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 Geisha.